What's the best case scenario?
Yeah.
You mean what's the only case scenario?
Or what's the only case?
I'm not sure.
Isaac Buchanan, Vybz Kartel Legal Counsel, the man that helped to secure the quash for the conviction for Vybz Kartel and the 3 core cause, is absolutely confident that there will be no retrial. There is no grounds for retrial. Even though you see the DPP come out and I say she go make her submissions or she go whatever, he's saying that he's confident that the Court of Appeal in Jamaica will not go through with the retrial. Remember, just to recap, and remember, this is a top shelf review, top shelf update. And you know around here so it go already. I'm gonna ask you, please, like the video. We don't need no donation, then you donate your finger upon the like button and press the like. It is important and it is imperative that you do it because it helps the channel. And when you put out them information and where you want to hear, you get what I say? We just need a like and a share because you love what you hear. So what I'm going to say to you now, Isaac Buchanan conducted an interview with Nightly Fix, known as The Fix. So you can go over the channel and watch the interview in its entirety. You get to me, I say, I just play like a snippet. But if you want to get the full story, which in my highlight several other things, only for joking night too. But Isaac, people have just come to realize that this is his personality. And people are saying, oh, lawyer no for act so, doctor no for act so, judge no for act so. How them for act? In their professional duty, them act as such. However, in a them downtime, them display them personality. Them have a little color. My God, man, we can't expect everybody to be black and white like how the suit and lie them work. Some people have a red, a dash of blue, a dash of pink, a dash of white. So people have color. It's not every doctor behave the same. You have some doctor we involved in a dance or some involved in a reggae. We need to get to a point where this thing, oh, you're a doctor, you should not behave like that. You're a lawyer, you should not behave like that. You're a nurse, you should not behave like that. I do agree that in some instances you can go too far and go overboard. But little color has to be accepted. We don't know how to accept it or not. The color go there. So, as I say, I want to like the video if you don't like it. And Isaac Buchanan went into why he thinks or why he's absolutely sure that there will be no retrial for Vybz Kartel. Some people are going to celebrate for hear this and some people are going to unhappy when they hear this. But anyway, Isaac Buchanan, I couldn't know what going on.
Using the Constitution. And that's why I said the question to ask, if at all, there are several issues. So generally you have delay, or courts have already pronounced that 8 years is a long time. They have been locked up for 13 years. Availability of witnesses. Is the witnesses available?
Right.
And we're not just talking about the material witness. We're talking about officers who have retired, whatever. And then what of the evidence?
Right, the preservation of evidence.
What about publicity? What about the prospects of having a fair
Well,
hearing?
that was literally going to be my question. If a retrial takes place, how is it? Do you think that it would be fair for everyone charged?
Just the judges in their wisdom will be able to answer that. Because naturally, from where I sit, I am going to say no.
So you can't. So you don't want a retrial. That's what it sounds like.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
So would it then be? Would he be then released on time serve, or would it?
No. He's not. There's no time. There's no time.
So a couple things more for expound upon right, son. Isaac Buchanan did a very good job in explaining. But we still have to add some little things around it. Now, him say the court has decided, right, that 8 years is too long for you to have a case and then retry the case and them something. So that in general, that's what the court say. And this specific case has been 13 years. He also made mention of the fact that for find witnesses might be difficult because you have to remember police retire where they involve persons leave the force where it involve other witnesses surrounding might not be there as well. And the next thing to consider is, will there be a proper jury there? Because you have to remember, you know, when you are going to be a jury for any case, there are certain aspects of the case that you should not know. And this case has been widely publicized, yard and abroad. You see me, everybody know the intricate details of the case. Voice note upon the internet, video upon the internet, vlogger talk about it, people talk about it and so. So the ability to find somebody that no know nothing about that case, probably have to go like Mars. And I think even the people over Mars know what going on. Probably have to find somebody from another galaxy. You understand? And then Vybz Kartel have a song where he say, in and out the universe, 4-dimension method, that 4-dimension tesseract and thing. I'll do that lyrics. But anyway, to the serious point of this thing, it's going to be extremely difficult to get a juror that is fair, that has not already made up their mind whether them think I sing, them a try sing the boss. Or them a say, that pussy have a dead at prison based on what we hear. That I go extremely hard for do. So these are the key factors where on which Isaac Buchanan feel that there will be no retrial. It's going to be extremely difficult based on his own mindset and thinking. As well him say, he's a defense lawyer. So he's going to say this. I'm like that. I like how him truthful with that part. I say, remember me a defense lawyer, you know. So this is what me I go say. But at the end of the day, this is what we are going to put forward. And I'm sure they're going to put forward more. You get to me, I say why there should not be a retrial. So just to recap, the Court of Appeal in Jamaica has to make the decision whether there will be a retrial or them are going to dismiss the case, which is let them free. So that will be conducted when them get the letter from the king. So you see all them something the way you see add up and put on TV and the Court of Appeal Privy Council decide that it has to be sent in a legal document in print and stamped by the king to say that these are the findings, this is our ruling, and this is what you should do. And then the process are going to start. So that them are wait upon right now. So right now Vybz Kartel is accused. The charges are still there. For those who are wondering, yes, the charges would still be there, but the conviction isn't. That come like the police lock you up and say, we suspect say you do this and we are charged you for this and we lock you up. You get what I say? Yeah, that's how I go on right now. But right now, Kartel basically there in a limbo. You know, basically, when the letter come at that time, proceedings can restart. But Isaac Buchanan, speaking of letter forwarding, Isaac Buchanan spoke something to the letter, which I think is very interesting, you know. Listen to that snippet.
In fact, there's a nice thing in the order when the king signed it that says pay the man them money for their legal fees that they wasted. So it's a matter for the public if you want to use the taxpayers' money and your KFC money to pay to see another trial so that defense lawyers and prosecutors can dress up every day and get a lot of media attention at the expense of men who need to get their freedom.
So you bring up the privilege.
No, to me, a lot of people, this own for interpretation, but there might have been a miscommunication where him say pay the prosecution, the defense at the time they wasted, because seemingly some persons are run with it and say the king has said them have to pay for they have to pay the defense team and them have to pay everybody. That is the government of Jamaica people have to pay for that. But me would have more think like after the retrial, because when he was speaking here, he was speaking to the retrial. So he had given the instances where him think there wouldn't be a retrial, and then him say the king have a little part in it where he must say, if, to me it look like he must say, if there's a retrial, then the state have to pay for everything. This is a very important part, you know, because the state would have to pay for the defense and would have to pay for the prosecution, would have to pay for the court and everything the state would have to pay for. You get me, I say? So this is another factor as well. So as I said, this was given under the factors why him think that there might not be a retrial. So this is a very important one. And I think Isaac Buchanan was very smart in letting that out, because remember that never have to come out, you know. Him just put that there. So in the minds of the people now, the people are going to start to talk amongst themselves like how we put out that video here and say, should there be a retrial? You see me? And it's so funny that persons are still here and I say, boy, yeah, but has justice been done? Because there has been a crime that has been committed, and it seems now like there will not be any conviction. And persons now are going to say, yeah, and based on that now, you know, the prosecution will say, yeah, but the man just passed off, so I'm dead, or whatever. And think, well, Privy Council say them recognize as deceased. Lizard, and not now come out of it. So people, we only can stay here and talk and look what will be in the future. However, Isaac Buchanan has make it clear that based on those 4 grounds, there will not be there will more than likely, well, me I say more than likely, there will not be a retrial. That's what him say. But based on what me I look, me I say more than likely, because I'm not privy to the information where him have. I just have to listen to what him say. Let me know what you say. How you feel about everything? What we just talk about? Now I have nothing else to say now. I'm out.